Hi everyone. I wanted to jump in here real quick and invite you to a networking event that is going to be way different than any other networking event that you've probably ever been to. And yes, before you go getting all freaked out, yes, I am hosting a networking event in the middle of a pandemic. However, we are switching it now. I did start planning this like months and months ago, way before this was even a thing. And sadly, we announced tickets just before COVID-19 became upgraded to pandemic status, and literally just days before the government has recommended that we all like just kind of stay home and not congregate. So we're making some changes to the event itself. So we're transitioning it from a live event to a virtual event. That's number one thing. So don't have any concerns there. Do know that I'm an immune compromised person. So this is something that I take very seriously. I have no intention of compromising my own health or putting anybody else at risk. So we're transitioning this to a virtual event. We're still going to be hosting or holding the same agenda that we had in place. And if you haven't come across it yet, we're creating a little bit of a buzz because we're throwing out all of the traditional networking event agenda plans. We're making some rules in place that you are really going to be some challenge that we're going to challenge people to think a little bit outside the box and to how they introduce themselves at networking events. So for this particular event, we have put some rules in place about what you can and cannot say. Rule number one is you cannot at all say what your business is. You can't say what you do, and you can't say what you sell. Now, that may seem like it's counterintuitive, but I promise you there is a purpose. And when you come, you will learn what that purpose is. Number two, there is a complete full-on ban on exchange of business cards. And again, there's still a purpose for this, and it's going to be a little bit easier for that particular thing to not exchange business cards on a virtual level because we're not going to be meeting in person. So there's not going to be an opportunity to pass off business cards. But part of what I see over and over and over again, and I've experienced myself, and I've done it myself, is when we go to these networking events, we meet people, we collect business cards, and we go home and we go, I should follow up with this person, but we never really know what to say. Or we don't know how to lead that conversation. So for this particular networking event, we're going to be giving you some little strategies by experiencing them yourselves on how you can make that introduction process a little bit easier for you and the person you're talking to, and how to connect with people on a deeper level. And we're going to really, really shake things up. So, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. There's going to actually be some consequences in place for going against these rules. And of course, they're going to be fun consequences. We're not going to like tie you up to a post or anything like that, but we're going to have some fun with it and really challenge you to think outside the box. Now, you're also going to have a full 3 minutes to introduce yourself. So we're giving you lots of freedom to, express yourself in different ways. And we're giving you some guidelines and some tips on what you can cover and what you should be, talking about in your introductions, and how to make your introductions a little bit more conducive to connecting with other people. So we're breaking this event up into a couple of different sections. We've got a huge networking portion, and then we're going to go through an educational portion. We're going to teach you some things on how to make your marketing a little bit better, and how to, really reach your goals with it, and why some of the reasons why your marketing might not be hitting all of the marks. So I would really like to invite you to join us for this event. We're hosting it on April 2nd. From 9:30 until 1:30. Now, originally this was supposed to be a lunch thing. So because we're transitioning it over to virtual, we're going to chop that time down a great deal because we won't be having lunch together. But we will still be doing everything else. So the event itself might run a little bit shorter than originally planned. But there's a couple of different components. There's the networking portion. There's going to be a learning portion. There's going to be a Q&A portion, and then some more networking at the end. So this event is really going to run as long as you want it to, but it's going to be a little bit shorter because we're not providing you lunch virtually anymore. Um, Now, tickets have gone gone really, really quickly, and I'm not sure if we're going to actually open up any more tickets for the virtual event. We had originally booked a really small space because we really wanted to keep it intimate, and I want to keep that feeling. So I want to make sure that we still have an opportunity to truly connect with each other. And if I open this up longer, then I'm going to have to increase the time. So I think we're still going to keep with the original just 12 seats. That may change if we see some more interest, but as of right now, we've got about 8 seats left. So if you're interested in joining us for this truly out of the box networking event, I do invite you to go and sign up for your seat right away, because they're going to go really, really quickly, even after this pandemic. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.